Well, everyone here knows that it's the UN's decade of ecosystem restoration. We have large-scale tree planting commitments unfolding across many different parts of the world, and there's a big policy buzz about nature-based solutions, whatever that means. But in any case, a lot of these initiatives are raining down on rural landscapes in the global south, landscapes that look a great deal like this one, where we have forest patches interspersed with human settlements and grazing lands and agricultural land. And these landscapes, the broader landscapes, we're asking them to provide so many things for us. Carbon sequestration, biodiversity, and these are basically like global targets, global priorities, but also local things that local people rely upon. Grazing for livestock, fuel wood, fodder, food, agricultural inputs, timber, so on and so forth. These landscapes and forests in particular are critical to rural well-being in many parts of the world. So we analyzed a global data set, the International Forestry Resources and Institutions data. That's a long-running research program, and we compared above-ground biomass, which is carbon, tree species richness, which is a proxy for biodiversity, and rural livelihood contributions in fuel wood, fodder, and timber. And what we found was that we often see trade-offs between these. So we should not assume that we're always going to maximize all of these things together. But we did find a class of forests that did reasonably well across these three categories: carbon, biodiversity, and rural livelihoods. And we found that under certain governance conditions, we're much more likely to see those positive outcomes together. Those two conditions being a formal management institution that generally implies some form of decentralized forest governance, and substantive influence on rulemaking. In short, empowered local governance shows to be providing positive outcomes across carbon, biodiversity, and livelihoods. So let's move beyond tree planting targets and carbon offsets, and actually maybe empower people that already know how to manage forests well. Thanks.